Hello everybody, it's your boy iracing Cracky here. Just gonna bring up to date with Season 3 development blog. Um, this came out around about 4 in the morning, so I did want to make a video, but me being too tired, I didn't want to stay up. So here we are, Season 3 development update. I had a quick read over this, and honestly, some great thing is coming, especially one of the things from my favorite class, the GT3 class, a big change in that too. Alright, let's go through it. So, go three-way finish for the Indy 500. The fun, interesting one. Alright, so new track we got is the Bend. It is based in Australia, the state of South Australia. It's hold many racetracks, so it have many config of the track, as many of the config. So it'll be a fun one to get ourselves into. We've got this rescan remodel of the track. It includes Iowa, Richmond, Sigma, Gateway, Charlotte, and North Wilkesboro. It offers a free update for iracers who already have these tracks. The refresh and upgrade of the tracks will be introducing new. So example, currently the work is Circuit of America, Darlington, Daytona, Indianapolis, Lime Rock Park, Phoenix, Texas, and much more for them. So I did have a quick read of just skimming through it to see if there's anything I wanted to read. New cars we're going to be getting is the Ferrari 296 Challenge. Don't know if there's anything interesting to say about that. There's all the stats here. It's basically like the GT3 version, but this one is like its own single make car. It's gonna be a fun one to do. We're gonna have two Gen 4 Cup cars, the Ford Taurus and the Monte Carlo, the 03 version, not the 07 version. And then I have B2 version of it, the stock car, and the Speedway stock cars. The IndyCar, the IR18, is getting basically an update. So basically, getting a 2025 IndyCar, so the 22 version of it. We're getting the 25 version. So we're gonna have an updated tire model, aero model, 3D model, audio, and new steering wheel. That's what we got here. One tier will defer to the future is a new hybrid system. This system is debuted midway through the 2024 season, with 2025 being the first full year in competition. We are taking our time to make sure we get this right, and we're also in the midst of fundamental hybrid model artificial rewipe. The R18 will also be updated visually to match the current year. So basically, we're going to have a new audio. We'll listen to it. Actually, I just realized something. The desktop audio is muted. Alright, let's take a listen again. So that is the audio of the IndyCar, as mentioned in the update audio. Alright, moving on with the subject. Gen 7 NASCAR in Season 3 will be getting the new tire model. Update to us, change, blah, blah. Finally, we're introducing a new Genso specific FMD based drafting model that will bring driver dramatic in traffic closer to how the real car behaves. This work have done parking this shit with NASCAR and have taken realistic to these cars to the next level. So they're gonna add a new drafting model in it, making it more realistic. And honestly, yeah, iRacing, I feel like it's the next best thing to real life racing, and I think they're delivering that on a high note. Alright, so now this part, all of this part, is based on the GT3. And one thing that I wanted to put in, they're implementing the tire physics model. So first debuted in the GTP, so how they run with the cold tires and all that kind of stuff. Now they're adding it to GT3 class. They developed new dry and wet tires with the both used the newest tire model. To develop the GT3 specific model, we utilize customized software and tooling to simulate a fast set of tire construction and model at faster than real time speed. They collaborated with many professional drivers who race the same car in real life. Many things have been improved. Additionally, we overhauled the aerodynamics on the majority of the cars in the GT3 class using fluid dynamic modeling. I'm not going to pronounce that word, but you know what I mean. We have updated ride height maps, yaw, and roll sensitivity, and the effective change in rear wing settings. After tires, aerodynamics has the greatest impact on in-car experience, so we put a lot of effort into capturing both performance and that's cool. So this is the detailed list, the highlight that we'll notice in the change. Honestly, I would read through this, but you know, I'm a bit lazy. I want to get this video out, so I want to get through it. I will chuck a link in the description below for this article. So if you want to have a read through this, go ahead. But I'm not reading it. It will take me forever to read it. There will be a few car updates that we'll be adding in Season 3. The rain tyres and the Lotus 79 is formless. The F4 is getting a rework with their dries and wet tyres. The M4 G82 GT4 is getting an Evo version. And the BMW GTP is getting the current year wheel. And quite honestly, it is ugly. It is ugly. Features that we'll be adding in Season 3 are quad view rendering. So people in VR, I don't use VR that often, so I don't know how big of a difference this is. Rain visual and physics balance tuning, will be having that as well. Adaptive AI, they're doing some improvement with the adaptive AI. And they're rolling out 360 Hz support across multiple wheels. Ongoing and future development, the UI update, the release is a bit too early, they announced it a bit too early, but they still need to work on it a bit more, so we'll probably see it around Season 4, latest being the new year Season 1, I believe. If they bring out Season 4, that's great. But from the description they tend to add, I don't think they'll be releasing it in Season 3, maybe in Season 4, but it'd be pretty good if they do release it, whatchamacallit, at the new one. Excuse me, sorry. The new year. So that'd be a good one. New rendering engine as well, and new physics, so they want to change, just the rendering engine and the physics, they're improving that as well. career mode, that's probably one of the things I was hoping for. They're still working on the adapter AI and some coursing system to make the career mode possible. So that is still in work in progress, but regardless, I'll say Season 4 will have a career mode. Never know, maybe season 3, like midway Season 3, we might see it, but I'm more likely to see it in Season 4 development update. A few quick improvement. They moved off the older Oculus on-premises solution and into the Oculus Cloud. This should allow us continuous scaling as we grow and reduce or eliminate the database specific maintenance. So they're trying to reduce the maintenance that we get, and honestly that is big. Not gonna lie. Because I'm saying like how many maintenance there is and all that kind of stuff. So they're trying to reduce it. Demo drive and maintenance are now integrated directly within the application, and we can now go offline access like career mode or AI championship. They're developing AI template, let you select a car from a class, and launch UI have been updated to the latest version of React. Now running smoother and faster. Future content. So the track, they're pushing more intensely to Mexico City, and they updated the data for the Miami Grand Prix because it's I don't know. I think it's been done the Miami Grand Prix. I believe it's done. So yeah. So I mentioned 2 races, not the Adelaide one, the Clipsal 500. The car team including an exciting addition to the GT3, GT4, and GTP. So we're gonna have more in the IMSA field. With the GT3 and GTP and GT4, I think it's just something else. I think it's part of IMSA. I might be wrong, but GT3, GT4, GTP, they're gonna be adding more cars, and I'm very excited. Hopefully they bring out. I hope they bring out the Lexus RCF, because I'm waiting for that to be introduced into iRacing. Also, they enhance and expand the dirt road car offering. Our high-end open wheels will see an exciting addition in the near future, so there's going to be a new open wheel car we'll be getting. Such as a full audio team who are working on transforming the audio, blah blah blah. That's right. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much all it is. And honestly, going to be some exciting updates, especially with the Ben and the IndyCar. I think those are the 2 I'm excited for. Alright guys, well if you do enjoy this content, make sure you leave a subscribe. I'm gonna be like, I'll make these sort of videos, and like if the update and that comes out, I'll be making these kind of videos. So if you do enjoy it, subscribe. I do race content as well, not just updates. But yeah, anyway guys, if you do enjoy this content, there'll be more content along the way. The Coke 600 is coming up this weekend, so I'll be making a video on that. So if you do want to see that, like I said, subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss it. But along the way, I'll be pushing more content out. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Crack Arena, out.